This is the Besotted Pride of West London podcast. So we're coming to you from the Emirates Stadium. Final score, Arsenal 2, Brentford 1. And we have to say again, after all the hype before this one, when we weren't looking forward to this game at all, we feel very, very gutted that we didn't get anything out of this game. Because Brentford thoroughly deserved a point out of this game. And it was a late goal from Arsenal. And they celebrated like they won the cup when they scored that goal. You can see their players were hyping their fans up all the time for this one. And to be honest with you, it was just so annoying, so frustrating, wasn't it?
Yeah, disappointing. I mean, to be fair, we didn't offer that much going forward throughout. You know, it's brilliant.
Didn't have that much going. Didn't have that much though.
No. It's just, I mean, it was a brave performance, but I'm not sure we really deserved even a point, to be honest. But, you know, there you go. They're an incredibly good side. There's no disgrace to losing to that side, you know. But we didn't offer that much.
What a disappointing result. I mean, when I say that as well, listen, we've come here like the walking wounded, right? And anything we can get out of this game, we would have been happy with. And it was so close, wasn't it?
Yeah, very close. Bit more confidence, bit more composure. We don't lose that game. You know, we had two good chances second half. And Vista did very well. But that guy, you can't blame Ramsdale. He closed him down. He did very well. So a bit more composure. But like you say, really a reserve side almost, and we're still competing. So.
And we came here expecting to lose 6-0, 7-0 people. So, I mean, I didn't think that, but listen, I understand that some people, after Arsenal did, but they were looking. You could see they were riling their fans up there. Yeah. They knew they were on the rocks, though, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. That's what I'm saying. A bit more. We gave the ball away cheaply, which they don't do. Well, we did that a lot. We can rectify that, keep the ball better. We can compete. We can't give it away.
Frustrating. What a frustrating result.
Yeah, it's one of those games, and the longer it goes on, the longer you think you're going to get something out of this game. I think, as you said, it's not that you come to a place like this and off the bat think we've got a genuine chance, but when you're playing like that, we played so good in the second half. Then Tony had a really good chance, and you start really believing. But to be honest, I'm really just proud of the boys that we didn't fold 5 minutes in. You think of these lower league teams sitting below us, Arsenal are walking all over everybody. Their goal difference is ridiculous, and that's because these teams aren't been able to cope. But we actually put up a really good fight today, and we played really well.
Yeah, and again, listen, a lot of people sort of say we've got to pick up points. We weren't expecting to get points from this game, all these other games as well. But you've got to look at the teams that are near us now. They're looking at us playing like this against Arsenal and thinking, mate,
that's it.
Listen, Brentford are like, you know, I'd say we're poles apart from them teams.
That's it. When you're competing so well for 90 minutes against clubs like Arsenal, against clubs like City, then you know that you're able to Everton and Luton and whatnot. They're watching that thinking, we got to keep up with that kind of energy the whole game. It's not going to be a relegation dogfight when they come against us. We are going to outclass them. We just have to keep our heads, keep our calm and believe in ourselves. The injuries is frustrating. We just can't keep falling back on that. It was annoying with Reguilon out for today's game. That could have been different. There's lots of things that could have changed today. But bottom line is, for playing like that, we'll be absolutely fine.
You bees. Bees in the house there. We're heading ourselves out of the Emirates Stadium as well. But we can catch up characters walking out the door here. Like I said to you, lot of frustration going on here as well. Tell you something. Frustration, because we should have got something out of that, shouldn't we?
Oh no, yeah, easily. You know, could easily have taken a draw or a win out of that.
And what I would say wrong? What didn't quite happen for us? Was it unlucky? What would you think?
I don't know. We weren't at our best, but I mean, I think Arsenal were there for the taking. Actually,
I know they were. I mean, I thought that maybe.
I don't think they won't win the title. City.
Well, I've already told them they won't win the title on AFTV this week. It didn't go down.
Okay.
It didn't go down particularly well, but you know.
Where are you from? Bees TV or something?
No. Listen. This is Besotted. This is the Besotted podcast. But listen. Yeah. But just tell me though. But other than that, today, listen, we didn't have loads of chances, but we you know, considering the fact that, you know, Arsenal have been smacking 6-7 goals, we restricted them.
No, we did really well. Yeah, we won't go down. We're safe.
You bees.
Yeah, you bees.
You bees. We've got characters coming out here as well Where are the characters? Oh, no, where are the characters? Come here, characters. There we go. Listen.
Ladies, sit down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got it. Listen. How gutted are you about that?
Pretty gutted, Bill, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought we were in for something at the end of the day. I really did think we were in for something. What was it, 85 minutes? At the end of the day, I think the referee, was he scared? Yeah, we'll look back, we'll review on that.
All scared, aren't they?
Always scared, Bill, always scared. It is what it is. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm just exasperated with that. I thought we were going to get away with something. One of the best teams going in the world, there's no doubt about that, as a club side. But unfortunately, we didn't deliver. And the defence, even though it's our...
Hold on a second, come here. I want to talk to you. Why is that? Why is that?
Fucking hell, it didn't give us nothing all game, mate, nothing.
Sorry, I just interrupted the wrestling, but there's a character. The character, he wasn't happy, was he?
He wasn't at all. And if there was ever a straw poll done deliberately on the phone quickly, there it is. And I've got a feeling he's captured the sentiment perfectly. But yeah, one to be digested, discussed, absolutely gutted. Like Man City, I thought we were going to get away with something again today. Yeah, we didn't have a big expectation, I'll be honest myself. That's my own personal opinion. But... we didn't deliver, we didn't get it, and that's the reality of life.
And what I'll say is just coming back to him, because again, if you listen to the podcast this week and check it out, prideofwest.london, we talked, because I went down to the Premier League this week, and we talked about refereeing, and we talked about the decisions, and it's really interesting because all of a sudden, after the conversations I had at the Premier League, I was watching the refereeing, and they were saying about how us as a country, we actually referee, and the referees actually give a lot less than they do, and they allow more challenges and allow more contact than they do here. But what I was looking at, I was thinking, hold on a second here, yes, you're allowing more contact, but for us, when we go in, we seem to get flipping booked and we seem to get the fouls, whereas when Arsenal went in, they didn't give it at all.
We looked for absolute consistency with refereeing decisions, and yeah, it seemed a bit biased today. I'm going to say that, yeah, we lost. People say, yeah, boo-hoo, and all the rest that goes with it. The irony today, the VAR decisions were absolutely rapid and fast. That was great to see.
That was good.
Well, it was fantastic to see. Yeah. That's the only positive I can take from that.
Yes, indeed. Easy life. Listen, we're going out here. As we said, one cross beyond. The thing is that we don't deal with crosses very well. We dealt with most of them. We both most of them today, but it was just one cross too many today, wasn't it?
I just thought it was such a shame. I thought we played really, really well. I thought, OK, Flecken took a little bit of flack, but I thought we did really, really well. 2-1 against the Arsenal isn't bad at all, but hey-ho, we go home. Slightly disappointed today.
Slightly disappointed. Like I said to you, we would have been happy with 2-1 before the game, you know what I'm saying, because they're smacking goals left, right and centre. But I thought they actually looked a little bit desperate today, Arsenal.
100%, and I genuinely thought that we could have taken a point from that. Genuinely thought, and I thought we were really, really unlucky. The boys did well. Real disappointment, though. Real disappointment. A few minutes left. I really thought we were going to nick a point, but on to the next one.
You bees. So, listen, talk to me about this game. Disappointment. How disappointed are you?
I'm disappointed in Arsenal. They cheat too much.
Well, there's a lot of cheating going on. Tell me why they were cheating.
Because they kept dropping, they kept wasting time. So I've got to go with them. Sorry.
No, because they're staying with me. Listen, talk to me about this as well. That game, Arsenal, they were lucky to get a point though, weren't they? Or 2-3 points, weren't they?
Tell me. No, they weren't lucky to get a point, but we deserved a point.
Sorry, you know what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying. You've unravelled my words. We deserved the point. They were lucky to get the 3 points today because they were on the edge.
Yeah, they were, most definitely. Yeah.
And Brentford, listen, I know a lot of people are nervous about our position at the moment now, but we're not expecting to get points today, are we?
We were expecting to get a good hiding. And I think you have to take into account the 2 brilliant saves of Ramsdale in the second half. So if he hadn't have saved either of those, they may have hit the bar, but then they may have gone under the bar, and then what?
So there you go. Yes.
Who you interviewed? That was Melvin Collins.
No, of course it's Melvin Collins, the number one Melvin. I know Melvin Collins. Yeah. He's not the Melvin Collins, he's the number one Melvin Collins. Number one Melvin Collins, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, and listen, and yourself that game, so frustrating, wasn't it? So frustrating,
but we were lucky to get... If we drew today, we would have been lucky.
Well, we wanted to draw. That's what we needed.
I don't know.
That's what we wanted.
Yeah, well, Billy, I've got to go, mate. I've got to get these guys on the supporters coach.
You bees.
You bees, mate.
Disappointed. Listen, I'm disappointed. He's disappointed. She's disappointed. He's disappointed. They're disappointed. Everybody's disappointed. How disappointed are you?
I'm disappointed to a point, but you got to give Brentford credit for that game, because we ain't never got smashed 6. We never got smashed 5 like they were all going to say we was. There was a lot of fight in that, performance, and a lot of hard work went into that performance. We obviously no regular on today. I don't know what's happening with injury-wise or whatever. So again, we was another defender down. Norgard went off with an injury, so we've been basically.
Hold on a second. So he's coming here. So he's going to come here. So listen, Arsenal fan, don't push our Brentford fans, okay? Don't you push our Brentford fans, you know what I'm saying? Don't push our Brentford fans. So Arsenal fan here just tried to start on a Brentford fan. Listen, these guys say that they've got respect, but at the end of the day, there's no respect there again. There's no point in starting on the Brentford fans. What an absolute idiot here. We're in the middle of the podcast here. You saw what happened here as well, right? He wasn't happy because they didn't smash us 6-0.
Exactly.
So he has to come over and start on a Brentford fan. Now, what's that all about?
Well, it could have been the referee today, to be fair. Because Tony never got absolutely anything today. He's had his shirt pulled left, right and centre over his head, all sorts. We never got the run of the play in that respect. But as I said, I want to keep going back to the positives here, because I'll tell you what, Brentford put a shift in there. They worked together, they worked for each other, and they was working for us as well. Arsenal was celebrating at the end like they've won the league already. Yeah. But what have they won? They won it. They're at the top of the league. Right, fair enough. But what have they won? They won nothing. They were absolutely shitting a brick the last 10 minutes, thinking that we was going to get something out of that game. Yeah. And obviously, 2 seconds, they switched off. I don't think Potter couldn't quite get
annoying. It's the near post header, which, at the end of the day, if Ethan Pinnock was in the side, it was all over. Bang! Ethan Pinnock missing from our side.
I said that to Pat, standing right next to me now. I said, if one of our defenders is there today, Rico, Pinnock, whoever, that gets stopped. The ball don't even go into the melee, But look, we've come here. We didn't expect anything, but I'll tell you what, I can come away from this game and think to myself, you know what, we've put a real good shift in the day, and I'm proud of every single one of them players today, because they've fucking done us proud. Done us really proud, Bill.
We've got Pat in the house, Pat in the place, Pat in the house. You're disappointed, the Patsy.
Disappointed and not disappointed, because I can honestly say that I'm proud of the Bees today. We are plagued with injuries, and then we get another player go down and he goes off. And Arsenal thought they were going to knock us to the moon today, and they didn't. And when I think of the money, the squad that Arsenal's got compared to ours, and we held them today, and I was hoping and praying that we would get a draw out of this. And that ref, whatever his name is, he should be absolutely ashamed of himself. He was dog shit today. Absolutely. No, it's true.
No, he weren't great.
He was terrible.
And I said, I've been on the referee thing today at the Premier League, and they've given us the guidance as to what the referee should do. So I'm watching this guy and I'm thinking, hold on a second.
No.
But he's not. Okay, fair enough. But he's given them this, but he ain't given us that.
Nothing.
He gave us nothing. Yeah.
And Ivan Toney, I know I've said things before, he had someone pulling him all the time. What doesn't that ref see what we could see? I'm angry.
Yeah. She's angry. She's sort of angry. She's angry.
I'm angry.
She's angry.
I'm angry.
Go on.
But
no, that's right. All right. We'll have to hand her over. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to hand her over to you. You know what I'm saying?
Could you imagine that,
yeah,
Bill?
That's right. Pat's going over to the old Bill. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to hand her over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No. 2-1, but they didn't knock it 10-1. They all thought we were the underdogs today, but I'm standing there as a proud bee to think them Gunners, they thought they were going to do better, but they didn't. They couldn't catch us if they bleeding tried today. It might have been 2-1, but I'm proud.
You bees.
Always.
Quick chat. Quick chat. Go on, let's go. Talk me about that game.
More pride than disappointment. I think two things I'm a bit annoyed with. One, we conceded another late goal again, and two, you know, Collins had that chance in the second half which he should have put away. But look, I think I'm really proud after that. That's a performance to be proud of. Everybody played their part, and we thoroughly deserved to. We deserved to get something out of the game. But look, you know, 2-1 defeat coming here. We thought we were going to get thrashed today. I thought we were going to be completely thrashed today. But you know, to come out of here with just a 2-1 defeat, I think that's a really good result. And we played so well, and we should have got something from the game. And I'm just proud. I'm really proud. That's a performance to be proud of. They all played their hearts out on the pitch.
UBs.
UBs. Thanks.
Excellent. Well, B's in the house. We're in some sort of indie bar. Some sort of indie bar just down Holloway Road, to be fair. Indie beer? Yeah, indie beer. Indie beer just up from Holloway Road. And to be fair, it's like a little independent beer hole. Literally 5 minutes walk from Arsenal. It's not too busy. And it's actually quite good in there. And this is kind of the thing that you need when the team that you play score a goal about 3 minutes from the end of time, when you may turn around and say maybe they shouldn't have scored it, innit?
Yeah, it's turned into drowning in the sorrows a little bit. But yeah, overall, I'm generally quite pleased. I mean, to come here, Arsenal be smashing people left, right and centre. We've come to their patch. They're on a roll. It's a narrow defeat and a late one at that. So we've got to take heart from that. The downside is the goals we gave away, again, pretty much unchallenged, unmarked headers again. So maybe we try and sort that out, hopefully. But overall, great performance. Really showed a lot of heart, organisation, and restrict the team on form like that to 1-goal defeat or 1-goal win for them. Pretty good. So I'll take that.
Take that. I mean, Brentford, still a way to go before the end of the season. A little bit of nervousness going down. Looking at that game, I mean, not being funny, but like, you know, defence is out plus more. You know, you're trying to, you know, Norgard, and also we didn't mention this before, Norgard went off injured as well. You know what I'm saying? So like, you're just thinking, where is our luck going to be? But we still managed to hold off the top of the league team with just no one in our side, basically, didn't we?
I mean, depleted enough as it is, blimey. And then lose our left back that's coming, Region, for the game.
As well,
oh, great. And then Norgard, captain, who's like one of my best consistent players, as we know. Lose him.
Good in the air as well.
Yeah. Excellent. All round. Just like it never stops. When will it stop? Probably, I don't know, next season, hopefully.
Well, it'll stop at the end of the season, when the season finishes.
Yeah, the end of the season. Yeah. It'll stop eventually, blimey.
But results went our way today.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the fact looking at other results, but well, we're that close to the bottom three, or you know, third from bottom. Let's face it. We got to look. So yeah, that's pretty good. Need Forest to lose tomorrow. That'd be quite nice. But so I'm not really worried. I know it's very slim possibility, but I'm not worried. It's all good. UBs.
Yeah, we got Arsenal in the house there, like I said to you, in the indie beer place, and it's full of Arsenal, and a few bees have come inside there because, like I said to you, unlike some teams, win or lose, we still come out and we still socialise and we still chat and we just do the ting after the game, win or lose. I know enough people when we go to games and we say to them, we'll meet you afterwards, and they're gone, disappeared, don't see you later if we've beaten them. But we lost the game today, but we're still here. And we will talk about the game because we know, because we're football people, and we will talk football, win or lose. And Arsenal, yeah, you might be smiling today, but I'm going to say this to you. I'd say that you must be smiling today because you got the points from us, but you carry on like that, that title ain't coming down here. And you know, I went on to AFTV today and I said Arsenal going to finish second with Man City third. If you play like this, I might have to reverse that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not sure if we're going to win the league, but as of today, we just didn't have the energy. First half, we just didn't have the energy. I'm not going to say because of our lack of energy, but Brentford defended well. I know they had a few players missing, but you defended well. The tactics that I saw Brentford you know, falling down on the floor every opportunity. You know, that sort of worked.
The referee was on your side, you know what I'm saying?
To be honest, standing in the stands, we were saying the referee is on Brentford's side.
Mate, as I was saying, them glasses that you need to take off them tinted, there's red tinted glasses of yours. That referee, there was, mate, you were throwing us on the floor and he allowed you to get away with it. And we were like, all right, what's going on here? And like I said to you, I was at the Premier League, as you know, in a referee meeting, and they were talking about the fact that the UK, we allow more challenges, we allow more contact here than the rest of Europe. And I was watching the game and I thought, that's fair enough. But they didn't say the fact that you allow more challenges for the top 6 sides or the top 4 sides like Arsenal. So if we challenge you, we get a foul against us. But if you challenge us, the referee doesn't give it. And that's how I saw it today.
You know, we're going to have to agree to disagree. We saw it the other way. But one thing we can agree on, the referee wasn't that great today. I think Brentford tactics of slowing down the game actually worked. And, I think Saka wasn't... He wasn't his normal self. We didn't have Martinelli. You know, we tried and we tried. It was difficult to break through the Brentford defence. All in all, I was worried that, you know, it was either going to be a draw or Brentford nick one of those goals, like the winning goal. We managed to nick the winning goal. You know, I'm just happy for the 3 points. And Brentford done a good job today. I think they've done a really good job.
So Arsenal, you've got some big games coming up. Are you going to do it?
We've got some very big games. We've got Tottenham, Man City. We have Chelsea next game. You know, I don't know. All I know is today's result. Brentford done a job. I don't think those other teams are going to play the same way as Brentford. So there's a chance.
Arsenal fan in the house here. Like I said, we come in peace. We're in Indie Beer. We're enjoying the beers now.
Yeah.
Brentford fan, win or lose, before the game, after the game, we just enjoy ourselves. We came to this game expecting absolute zero. We've seen you smashing people left, right and centre. We watched that game today and we're like, hold on a second. What are we scared about? Yeah, they're passing the ball about, but you weren't looking like the Arsenal that we expected, and we were very disappointed we didn't get anything out of that game. Talk to me about that game.
Yeah, it was a sticky game, really. Like, when you go back-to-back winning 5-0, 6-0, you expect to turn over a team like Brentford. Obviously, they're a better
teams like Brentford, yeah?
Yeah, teams like Brentford. But they're a better quality side than what we have been playing as of recent. But, yeah, I don't know. Something wasn't clicking today, in my opinion. It just wasn't as, I guess, liquid as what we've seen in the past couple of weeks. But, you know...
I'm going to ask you, do you think that was down to you, or do you think that's down to master tactician Thomas Frank, who, to be fair... No, I'm just saying... Yeah. We've got about 3,472 players out. Yeah. Our whole defence is out, right? Midfield's out. Norgard went out, injured as well. Key player for us. You got no Mbumo. You got no Rico Henry. Our players are all out, so we're playing with the scraps here today. Yeah. So what we're left with is, I'm not disrespecting our players because I wouldn't do that. We've removed the quality, but we've got the fight. So we had to just fight you today. Yeah. And Thomas Frank tried to organise them to say, organise yourselves. So every time Saka came down the wing, there was 2 on him. You notice that every time. The organisation, right? And that's all we had today, to organise you and try and nick one.
Yeah. You're spot on, to be fair. Like, it was, you guys did put up a fight. But, you know, when we went 1-1, I think the fight sort of left you boys a little bit, to be honest. Like, a lot of time wasted. I think you guys would have been happy with a draw. Would you have taken that?
But we're happy with the draw. Yeah, we're delighted with the draw.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. Like, you guys are, well, like, fighting at the bottom of the table, but still, like, every point is worth it for you guys. So I understand it. You played well. You surprised me, and I think you surprised a lot of fans, a lot of players. I think you surprised a lot of the players as well. So we had to change things up a bit. We brought Partey on. he didn't really perform last time we won against Sheffield.
Yeah, he wasn't having a party at all, was he?
No parties happening today, or even at Sheffield as well. But look, we got the job done. We're happy with it. It was a tougher game than we expected, to be honest. You boys did put up a fight, and you're right, Thomas Frank, he pushed you boys, and you turned up today.
And listen, bigger picture than this, because at the end of the day, listen, I speak to the Man City podcasts, I speak to the Liverpool Anfield Rap podcast. I talk to all of them. I talk to them all.
Yeah.
Right, and how it goes for Anfield Rap, they say, listen, we love you, Billy, and you come and talk on our podcast, but with all due respect, when we play Brentford, we expect 3 points. Because if we're going to win the league, we have to, inverted commas, beat, inverted commas, teams like Brentford, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you've beaten teams like Brentford. The performance was, I think, a little bit, interesting. But you've got to do bigger things to try and win this league. Do you think, realistically, you're going to win the league?
Yeah. Come on. What other answer is there? You can't say no, can you?
Yeah, you can.
No. Come on, we're on top form at the moment. Every team knows it in the league. Come on. Teams are scared to come to the Emirates. Teams are scared for Arsenal to come to their ground.
We weren't scared.
You put up a fight for 44 minutes. No. To be
your watch broken.
Yeah. No, to be fair, you did put up a good fight, but teams are scared for Arsenal to come to their ground. Teams are scared to come to the Emirates. We created a great atmosphere today. You boys did put up a fight, but at the end of the day, we got what we wanted. Which is 3 points. And yes, commas, inverted commas, teams like Brentford, we should be beating commas, teams like Brentford. But yeah, you boys, you surprised me today. I'm pleased you turned up for a fight. It was a good day. How do you feel? More importantly, you boys, you turned up for a fight. How do you feel about your team's performance?
I'm gutted that we didn't get the point off of you.
Yeah.
But we didn't expect anything. So, as a typical Brentford, we enjoy ourselves before the game. We turn up and we enjoy ourselves after the game.
Yeah.
When we play teams like Arsenal,
yeah.
and I'm going to say teams like Arsenal, if we beat you, we don't see you after the game. We don't see Liverpool after the game.
Yeah.
We don't see Man City after the game because they've gone home. Because they're so not used to losing, they don't understand about the manners.
Yeah.
But we've done the manners. We've come out here, we've lost the game, and we're talking to you, and we're saying, listen, whatever, we'll go on.
Yeah.
But trust me, I'll be back here next season in this same bar. Yeah. You'll see us here because we ain't going nowhere. Because we're the mighty bees.
Fair enough. I've got to ask you if you are coming back next season.
Sorry?
If you are coming back next season.
No, it's not if.
Oh, yeah, well, sorry, yeah.
No, we are coming back next season. There's no if.
Well, when you come back next season, will Ivan Toney be wearing a red shirt?
No.
You don't think so?
He might be wearing a red shirt for you.
Yeah.
But then we'll have 100 million in the bank, and we'll have another 7 players off the back of that 100 million.
Yeah, fair enough. It's an exciting transfer window for you boys. Very good.
UBs? I got it. So yeah, Arsenal fans in the house. So we were talking about the Havertz cheating. A bit of cheating. There's a bit of cheating going on, which the referee didn't pick up on. And we were saying, and the lady I think he was saying over there that, that Havertz, he did a little bit of a dive. Listen, we didn't see the game on TV as we were in the stadium, so we don't know this. But we did see the dive, and we were thinking, what's going on here? The geezer dives, right? Didn't get the free kick. No, he should have been pulled up against that. No, there's an argument to say that if he got pulled up, he may not have scored the winning goal. And it's like the whole jeopardy thing. So, again, Arsenal have got away with blue murder. Or red murder.
Red murder.
No, you may laugh.
No. I think it should have been booked. From an Arsenal point of view, we were saying we watched it in the pub, we watched it. Initial thoughts were penalty, but we were clutching at straws at this point. Then we watched the replay, and we said straight away, we're like, oh, that's a dive. We can't believe that was the one that took so long for the check to happen. Bear in mind there were other claims throughout the game. And obviously, it should have been a booking, but then the rules for VAR are it's either to give a penalty or they have to go to a red card. They can't just turn around and give a yellow. But I think that's a fault with VAR. They should be able to, in the same sequence of play, give a yellow card. But I would also argue we should have had a Stonewall penalty earlier with Trossard. So.
We weren't talking about the Trossard penalty now. I'm just going to let you know. We weren't talking about the Trossard one.
You can say the double jeopardy with the Havertz, he might not have scored, but we should have been 2-1 up.
You're assuming you would have scored from the penalty as well?
Yeah, of course.
Flecken in goal.
No doubt, mate. No doubt. Jorginho, masterclass. Actually, to be fair, don't even know.
Masterclass? You took him off?
He was electric today. He was so good. Do you not see his ball through to Trossard? If that was Martinelli, he goes clean through, he scores every time.
But he didn't score because he had the mighty bees to deal with.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is. I've never even heard of him. Never even heard of him before.
Well, this is what... Now, everybody out there in the world, and we've got our American friends, we've got our Australian friends, we've got our Japanese friends, we've got our European friends. This is what we've had to deal with from time. But tell you something, when we beat them 2-0 a few years ago, they knew what we had to deal with, so you know exactly what we're talking about, didn't you?
Yeah, that was a sad time. That was a really rough time in our history, all right? Yeah. All right.
So any time that you say I don't know what I don't know what he's talking about, I just have to bring it back. When I say the mighty bees, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And we're going to come and tell you something. And I know you're laughing. I see them laughing, sitting around here. And listen, we don't get. You can see, we sound like we're the ones that won this game. Listen, you sound like you've lost. I'm sitting with your hands in your head and everything like that. The thing is, we will be back in this bar next year. We will be back. I can guarantee you we will be back this next year, and you'll be going, oh my God, this him again, because Brentford, we ain't going nowhere.
I don't know, we'll be back in this bar and we'll be Premier League champions, mate.
Tell you something, and I tell you something, and I look forward, I'll come back to you, and if you're a Premier League champion, I will shake your hand, and I'm going to buy you a beer next year. Yeah? That's all. But if you're not Premier League champions, you're going to buy me 25, and me and all my posse, 25 beers, all of us, not, yeah?
Go for it, mate. Done.
Excellent, right. What's your name?
Ollie,
yeah. Don't you lie about that one. I'm looking forward to this game next season. Trust me. What time are you going to get here? What time?
What time?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whenever we're playing Brentford, innit?
Yeah, morning, before the game or after the game? Before the game. After the game. After the game. We come inside there. I look forward to it. Okay. Ollie, I look forward. That's it. Tell you something. Brentford fans, you will come down to Indy Bar next season after the game. Ollie is buying beers for all of you lot because Arsenal ain't going to win jack shit. You know what I'm saying? You bees. So bees in the house, Indy Beer, as you heard it as well. So listen, just get yourself down there next year. You'll have a right good drink up with these Arsenal characters, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being cheeky, I'm just being me, you know what I'm saying, which is all good. But Laney, disappointment for the game, but overall, a lot of positives.
It's really mixed feelings, because I'm very proud of what the team did today, because, I don't think there's anyone listening, not anyone that's listening that's honest, that thought that we were going to get anything other than beaten today. And it was really, we talked about it before, we talked about it in the pre-match build-up and the podcast in the week, that I thought we would get 5-1 defeat today. Obviously, I never want to be right when I say things like that, but I just seen what Arsenal were capable of and what they've done to teams that are at the bottom of the league. And at no stage did we look like we were a bottom of the league team today. Of course, we didn't come out here and go toe-to-toe with them. We didn't attack much because we haven't got many attackers. It's just Ivan, Toney and Wissa, and there's no width to our team at the moment. We haven't got Brian Mbumo and KLP that have been on the left. He played at left back, and we haven't got Sharda still. So it's like bare bones. I'm not going to bang on about injuries again, but we had Sergi Reguilon, he went out injured, and then we had Norgard that went off during the game. And to go in a 1-1, it was a goal out of nothing, but it showed you the desire that's in that team. For Wissa to have chased down Ramsdale and got his boot on some dithering, it showed you that he believed that he could make a difference, and he did. And unfortunately, when Wissa went off, we looked like we were then hanging on. And Maupay, he didn't have the same presence, and I'm not knocking Neil Maupay, but I think ultimately we have to.
There was one opportunity in the second half.
It was immediately he came on. It was like his first touch could have been putting the ball in the net, and I think he was offside. But you could say
if it was Wieser,
yeah, possibly. It could have been different. But I think ultimately we're gonna. It's a conversation for another day, really. I think we're gonna have to judge Maupay's future on moments like that where he's not as good as Wieser, and is Wieser good enough for the first team? Probably. Is he going to be the number 10 next season? Maybe not. I think of Wieser as a great sub, but I think anyway. Let's go back to today.
So a great sub in a top 10 side, which is a great position to be in for a Premier League striker.
Yeah, but the thing is today, Wieser's got another goal, and his goal per game ratio at the moment is excellent, and. I thought Brentford did us proud today, as I said. I think the Brentford fans that came today in their droves, they got behind the team. Most of them stayed to clap the team at the end as Thomas Frank came over, and I think we all know that team put in a proper deep shift today, where they were fighting. It looked like they were not fighting for survival, but they were fighting for the badge, and I don't really often see games where they don't do that. It's obviously one or two per season, but every club gets that. There's always going to be one or two games in the course of a season where they don't, things don't gel. But as I said, most of us thought we were going to come here and get turned over, but really, I feel like we were a little bit hard done by. Guy Havertz dived in the area, should have got a second yellow.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier.
He should have got a second yellow, should have got sent off. He gets sent off, he doesn't get the winning goal. Fine margins, but I think that was poorly officiated. I think VAR needs to shout in those situations, because that was a clear dive, and he should have got booked, and he'd already been booked. So, there were instances where I thought the referee didn't really give us fouls. A couple of times Ivan was given a headlock, and they just play on, and then 2 seconds later on, 50-50 challenge, they get a free kick. Anyway, I'm not going to blame officials. I think Arsenal probably did deserve to edge it overall in terms of possession and intensity, and they built up the pressure. I knew that there was a big roar going to come at some stage. I turned round to Mark Chapman and said, he was behind us, and I said, "There's a big roar coming, I'm afraid," and it happened. So I think if you watch enough football, you know really what's going to happen. But Brentford did us proud, as I said, and we need to now go to Burnley and win, or get a point.
Get a point at Burnley, as we say. This is the Besotted Pride of West London podcast. Don't forget to buy us a beer, besotted.com/beer. Don't forget to also thank you to write reviews for us on all the good podcast channels. Like I said to you, we come to Arsenal. Listen, we've lost the game here, but at the end of the day, we do the madness here. We come afterwards. We've got all sorts of bees inside here. We're still enjoying ourselves. Yeah, we're enjoying ourselves. We're having a little drink afterwards, and we're having a bit of a laugh. We're chatting about the game, because that's what we do, as opposed to other fans. As opposed to other fans who just go home and you never see them. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I say, we've got Burnley next week. It's a big game.
Clap your hands if you're going to Burnley. Clap your hands if you're going to Burnley.
Come on, Ubies. Lucky Arsenal. Lucky Arsenal.